world. Good evening. Okay, well, I just literally got in the house, gave Bonita a quick kiss. Yeah, gotta work with the time that we got, you know? I'm a busy lad. So, anyway, so many things to talk about. I don't know really where to begin. What I can tell you though, my old hobbit cutie patootie, my 80-year-old that I go see every single week. He's technically my client, but really he's an angel. Oh man, I can tell I'm tired when my googly eye gets real googly. Okay, here we are. You know what the cutest thing is? Oh god, he has this little guest book. And every time anyone visits, you have to sign the guest book. But like his whole thing, as I'm like getting ready to go, I always sign it for him, and I make sure to like write a really good, get Snoopy and Scoopy. I leave him a big message, but he's always the most excited to be like, I can't wait to see what you wrote, and then he like half walk runs with his little hobbit self. Oh, too much. Slays me. Okay, so that was this morning. Then I went to my class. Just titillating, to say the least. It's basically the history of cinematic scoring and sound design, which is like right up my asshole. It's an elective, so that's why it's not psychology based. Psychology's on Wednesday. But oh, there were so many things with that class. But so I thought what we would talk about for a hot second is, so I see a lot of y'all in the crowd. And I know a lot of you have crushes on people. You're just chomping at the bit, and you're like mustering up and plucking up the courage to go out there and speak your little truths to these people and feeling every which way about it. But I thought I'd share, because I've shared this before, but there is a fellow. He looks exactly like the Emperor in this deck. Anyway, he's one of my crushes, and little known fact, he makes me, I'm a very confident person. I don't know if you can tell. Most people do not get me all hot and bothered, but also awkward. Hold on, where is he? Because he literally looks like this. And I saw him the other day. Well, hold on, you do look like that. Where are you? Oh god, are you at the very top of the pile? Why is it always like this? You go to look for a card, and it's always like the last card. Where are you? Hold on. But I say this though, because there's a theme here about paying attention to how people make us feel and delighting in it regardless of outcome. Are you kidding me? There he is. Okay, it's not a dead ringer. He kind of looks like this. He has a different beard, and he just got a new haircut with like a fresh fade. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways, just a handsome devil. But what's so funny, and I've had this before in my life, there's different types of attractions. I don't know if you guys have this too. But there's some people, when you meet them, it's just like it flows. You feel confident, it's easy to be flirty, and just, it's a delight. And then there's the type of attractions and crushes where you're a bag of nerves, like this guy. Like honestly, like I wish we could all watch me. It is so unlike me, the way he affects me. It's not even about him anymore. I'm more delighted in the fact that there's still parts of myself. It's not about a lack of confidence. I don't know. It's just, well, he just gives me the nerves, to be honest. And I say this because, again, I believe in the demonstrations. Is it easy breezy for all of us? Maybe for a couple, but you know you found a good one when, again, they kind of just, oh man, like he just makes me bashful. That's the word. I get really bashful. He spoke to me the other day in French, and I 100% stumbled over my words. I was just a total ding dong. So like for any and all in the crowd who are like judging themselves or being hard on yourself or feeling silly, like, take delight. Like, at this point in my life, it actually pleases me to no end to know that someone can have this effect on me, because also I do not get moved like this. It takes a special kind of something to get me to be inarticulate, to be unable to make direct contact at times. Like, oh my god, when he looked at me and started speaking to me in French, could have just died. Oh, just weak in the knees. Anyway, so in my class, one of the films that we were going over, was it The Jazz King? Anyway, super old film, and there was a scene, there was a lot of dancing going on as they were going through, like, the different cultures and musical, whatever. You can look up The Jazz King. It's a lot of fun, actually. But they got to this one part where it was like the Victorian era and very like white culture, and so you see like very like 1800s, very proper, frilly, very Victorian. And to be honest, that is not my jam at all, if I can be real. And I don't want to yuck anyone's yum here if that's your jam. But one of the actors has the same eyes, same blue eyes as my 1 in a billion attraction. And so for some reason, the movie, as they were about to dance, it was like really slow and again, really kind of stiff. But then I realized, as I was thinking about my 1 in a billion blue-eyed beauty, yeah, she's a real one. She also, but the difference is I'm very confident with this one. Anyways, but what I realized though is that like she draws out of me. All of a sudden I realized I'm like, I would totally ballroom dance with this person. Everything about this dance, I was like, I totally get it. When you have a muse, when there's someone, again, people draw out different aspects of self, but this 1 in a billion blue-eyed beauty, I realized, yeah, she draws out, again, a whole other side of me that no one, and I don't even like dancing with people. I love dancing. I don't like dancing with people, as in like, you know, maybe a slow dance in the kitchen and a smooch, but like, whatever. It's not my go-to. And so I thought that was really interesting, because I was like, I don't like anything Victorian. I really don't love dancing with people. Yet, when I think of this 1 in a billion, oh my god, I would ballroom dance the night away with this person. I don't know why. Anyway, so I say all that to say, even, because again, it's not about outcome. I'm so grateful that these people exist in the world. It's not contingent upon me being with them. Their essence in the world makes the world a better place. And just seeing how they impact me is also delight, because I'm seeing different aspects of myself, and it's really fun and really playful. So I would encourage you to look to the people who move you, and what parts do they draw out of you? Holy, sounds like the whole water is just cascading down the wall. She's not. It sounds like it. Okay. And then, okay, last thought, and then we'll pull some cards. I don't know what's going to come out. The last thought, as I was walking in the snowstorm, getting to another appointment after class, I was listening to Little Richard's She Can't Help It. Oh man, if you don't know that song, what a banger. Again, very dancey tonight. I love music from all over the world, from every different time period, so like, I'm there. But what I realize is that also a dance party, I think the funnest dance party I could ever go to right now, or what I'd love to host, is like 6 of my cutest, most favorite elderly people, 6 of my favorite 5-year-olds, including my son, and then, because it'd be a little bit too frenetic if it was 6 kittens, but like maybe 3 kittens. And then I love 50s music. So man, make it a sock hop and then just boogie with kittens, 5-year-olds, and 6, okay, not a shit ton. Again, keeping it a bit small, a bit contained, fun. Anyway, that's my random thought for now. So here we are. Here we are. All in all, pretty good day. Okay, so, well, yeah, it's kind of like my crush. Oh, What a beauty queen. Yeah, just so great. And I was thinking too how like crushes and attractions, again, even if it's not contingent, they're kind of like music, like songs, you know? I wouldn't want to hoard that and keep it just to myself. It's like everyone exists for everyone to enjoy. Like we don't belong to anyone. Yeah, does that make sense? Anyway, sorry guys, I'm also a bit frenetic when I come from 8 million things. I walk in the door after a 13-hour day. We're all over the place. Okay, let's lock it in. Let's call in the crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. Ooh, I looked up Saint Therese because my favorite church out in the eastern townships, oh, that's a whole other discussion. My love of architecture, especially church cathedral architecture and steeples, oh my god, anyway. But yeah, there is this random church in the eastern townships, just a little bit outside of here. I randomly went for the longest drive a couple years ago and ended up in this smaller town, and it has this like secret, it has the most wild architecture, and every time I drive there in the middle of the night, they're like the North Star, it's like very Bethlehem. I don't know how to describe it, and also I didn't really grow up religious, so it's like it doesn't, but I just love it, and I know it's gonna hold some significance for me. I don't know how or why, but I just randomly just keep showing up. I love it. But Saint Therese, my point being, is I looked her up. She's the new saint I want to invite in. Saint Therese, Saint Catherine, Saint Germain. Oh, guys, call in your saints too. Just let's, yeah, again, a kitchen party. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go, girls. Let's go, people. We're all inclusive. Okay, well, Grandmama. Queen of Cups, exactly. What moves you? What, who, and where? Yeah, what's moving you? Yeah, and also, get your soundtrack to your life. Oh man, every time I put on music, like the soundtrack as I was coming home, ooh, I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself. I do. I love dancing. The musician in me too, like I'm always moving. I can't hear, and in the film, Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue is playing, and I know the whole piece, and like, I can't sit still. Like as soon as I hear any kind of tune, I'm ready to give her. Okay, so you're in the Queen of Cups. You're feeling yourself too. Maybe you're feeling someone. I don't know. Let's see. What card? Okay, well, you're peeking out in this particular way. I'm not gonna look. Okay, hold on, come here. It's you, and it's you. Okay, so this one's gonna go next. Oh my god. What's the conflict about? Also, like, this card's hilarious because, look, everyone's clamoring, chomping at the bit, but, like, no one's going anywhere. Like, where are you going, ma'am, sir? Like, where are you going? Where are you? Nowhere. Like, are we spelunking? Like, this is giving splunking. Yeah, okay, what's the next card? Oh my god, when you wish upon a star. That's the thing. Like, guys, we're all human. I'm human. That's why I like to refer to, like, I'm human too. I'm not really looking. I'm busy. So, like, that's why I like having my crushes and attractions. I'm human, you know? Allow yourself to desire, again, regardless of outcome. Appreciate. Because that's the thing about my 1 in a billion crush. They are like a muse to me, in the sense that it allows me to see the divinity in me recognizes the divinity in them. It's not about, yeah, it's like the male gaze. It's not about the male gaze or like the sexualization of someone. It's really about the recognition of divinity, and to see how beautiful it is. There's so many different types of beauty. Just when you think you've seen the most incredible human being, you meet another flavor of incredible. And just when you think you've loved in the best ways possible, there's a different kind of love, you know? It's worth it. Even if I were to never, ever, ever get a smooch with these people, it's worth it. And I always give thanks to them in my mind, in my prayers, to be like, regardless, you just made my life better. and the little interactions that we've had. So thank you. I hope the world blesses you 1,000,000 times over. Okay, so what's going underneath your Queen of Cups? Wow, 2 cards. Hey now. Okay, well, okay, Grandma, you do this to me, but then it kind of messes up the flow. Let me look at this. Is it going to be the King of Swords under the Queen of Cups with the... No, you... Okay, so... Okay, it's the 2 cards. Okay, so it's the King of Swords with the 6 of Penties. Going east, the Queen of Cups. Okay. Let's get some more out here. Oh, see, I want to put on my glasses, but to be honest, my eyes are too tired from my glasses. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, and look, I'm actually seeing the infinity. There's something about her hands being up and then these hands of giving and receiving. Hold on. Okay, so what's going on underneath the 5 of Wands? What is this about? Oh, because is this again an inner conflict? Oh, 2 cards. Oh, it has to be about 2 people then. Forgetting the 2 and 2. Wait, come on. No, Grandma. No, just 1 card, please. Because I'm also tired. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up so early. Okay. What's going underneath the 5 of Wands, Grandma? The Tower. Nuts be rolling. You know what? When I was on the subway, I was thinking of lightning, but in the Kim Kranz deck. Oh, which card is it? Maybe I'll play it on tomorrow morning's reading. But it's the card that just popped into mind. So it's funny though, and it has a very similar... Now I'm hearing that song, knock on wood. It's like thunder, it's like lightning. The way you love me is frightening? Is that how it goes? Wait. Sorry. I'm terrible with lyrics at the best of times, but I will confess. Kitty Whiskers over here, she's tired. Okay. So what's going underneath the Star? Oh, hold on, 1 sec. So what I'm seeing, so your inner conflict is you're trying to get this up into the sky. Yeah, the conflict of desire, allowing yourself to dream. Again, not contingent upon results. It's okay to desire, like let's again, not be creepy about it. We gotta respect people's autonomy and, you know, always keeping it love and light. But again, even if these people, it never goes anywhere, allowing yourself to have the desire to recognize and to be like, wow, this person's really moved me and they're making me feel these different ways, and that's special, and I'm worthy of my desires. Even if it doesn't go anywhere, it's okay. But yeah, this conflict of taking this from the inside, because look, we're in the inside of something. This feels like the guts. And bringing it up. And allowing yourself to hope and dream. You know? It's still worth it. Like, to me, even if, like I said, it's a 1 in a billion, and also, like, the dude is a crush, and I don't date my crushes, but, like, it's still worth it for me, and I love seeing how affected I get. It's hilarious. Okay, the Star. Well, it's so interesting. The first thing I saw, I don't know, again, sorry guys, my camera just decided last year to never zoom in again. But there's this, it looks like a tiny lightning bolt. Hand to God. And it's just so funny. I was just saying, not that long ago, like 30 minutes ago, where I was like, we think we see everything, but yet every single day I've been using these decks. Every single time I pick up a card, there is a new detail I have not seen. So there's something here about growing. Again, taking it from the earth, go up. But see this? So I learned that with lightning, when you see the fork, it's actually when it's returning. So yeah, there's like this reciprocal. Oh, look at this. See the string. See how that string? It's like, yeah, as above, like bringing it up and down. And that little lightning bolt in the corner. Oh, I love this. Okay, so what's going underneath the Queen of Cups to the King of Swords? 6 of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands. Oh, someone makes you want to get out that tambourine, and look what they're doing. They're dancing. This is what I mean. Who makes you want to do something that you wouldn't normally want to do? I'm telling you. Yeah, my 1 in a billion, the blue-eyed beauty. The one that I've told Grandma about to be like, P.S. If there was ever a person that we could bring into fruition, I wouldn't be mad about it. But yeah, who makes you want to be like this? Get on your silly pants. Be your best self. Do things that you wouldn't normally think of doing, but with that person, and not because you're trying to be the thing that you think that they want you to be. It just naturally draws out something, you know, where you're like, wow. I didn't ever see myself wanting to get dressed up in a 1800s outfit and go ballroom dancing. It was the way that he looked at her. Yeah, there's something, and I realized, I was like, oh, but when you're with your truest love, your muse, the dance becomes something else. It might look like a real snooze fest to the rest of the crowd, but man, when you're locked in with the love of your life, whew. Okay, not focused. 5 of Wands to the Tower. Nuts be rolling. Thunder. Lightning. The way you love me is frightening. Knock on wood. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. I know. I'm all over there. Bear with me. Hey, someone's named Peter. Wait, does that say Peter? No. Petrie's? I don't know. You tell me. Right now I'm reading it backwards with my googly eye and I'm super tired. And I'm dyslexic, so it's not helping right now. Okay, Tower. No, sorry, still not focused. Okay, I'm really gonna focus now. 5 of Wands to the Tower. Well, that inner oh, see, look. You get it up there. See, God's received the message. Because this is really what it's about, right? We see it. That inner conflict, getting your desires and bringing it up, you know, so that it can be hope, a wish upon a star. And I feel like what Spirit is saying, because we saw it in here, is like, where's that string? Oh yeah, the string to the lightning. See? Let's line it up. This cascading waterfall sound in my walls is a little bit jarring. Yeah. And I feel, I'm like, look, we got this big, but I feel like this is God being a chucklehead with the side braid, being like, girl, I got you. Oh my God, remember how I was saying that Spirit told me once to be like, when in doubt, look up? Well, heck, I left my old guy. I was eating some saltines in a snowstorm, waiting for the light to turn, and I heard, look up, and I did. And there was some graffiti on the top of this really high building, and it said, you go girl, with 3 hearts. And I felt like that was Spirit today, being like, you go girl, hugs and kisses. And I was like, thanks. So see, Spirit's got your back. Spirit hears what you're putting out. Okay, so the Star to the 7 of Pentacles. Star Ooh, the Seven of Wands. It was just interesting. What I was really looking at is how the colors here and here, and then I was looking at the colors on her dress. Well, I'm just hearing the Beastie Boys, you gotta fight for your right to party. But not so much party as like fight for your right. Again, there's something here about desire. I'm trying to think of how to talk about it in a way that makes sense. And like, I guess like differentiating between desire and like obsession. Like, because again, right, there's always, we walk that middle line. It's really easy to go from excitation to obsession. Does that, you know, like, but desire can be a really beautiful thing. And there's something about having something special that's just for you, you know? And you don't need to defend it, because I feel like you also don't need to like, it's just for you, you know? For you to have, for no one else, and it's for you to enjoy. Okay, so what's your Queen of Cups about? Yeah, what are you feeling? Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're feeling someone. Rum-pa-pum-pum. Yeah. Maybe this person makes you want to write poetry. Again, you never know. But get curious. Again, look at how you respond. Look at how you feel. Explore it, you know? Well, you definitely want to be romantic. That's nice. Okay, so you're feeling someone. Okay, grab them all. Let's talk about this Five of Wands, please. King of Penties. Yeah, see, and this is the King of Penties, where again, the lighting is red. I always say this. This is not the type of lighting you would put on for like Sunday supper with mom, dad, and grandparents. Do you know what I mean? This is ambiance. This is sexy. This is like the den of passion. And like that wolf. Because like these sticks are red. But see how he's tempered with the wolf there? It's very contained and controlled. And see, that's what I mean too about desire. It's okay to have a contained and controlled fire. You're aware of how you feel. I think this is what it's about too, is like there's an awareness. How do people make you feel? And see, where you become a king or an empress or an emperor is, again, you know how to master it, contain it. It can be big. You can give it, you know, but you're in charge of that. And see how cool, like he's got on his Sunday jeans. He's got on a real nice soft sweater, but yet passions. Okay, so this is your energy. You're feeling like a bit of a wolf. Contained, controlled. Yeah, tempered. But like, does that mean though on the inside you aren't just howling? No, of course you're howling. But you're relaxed, you're cool, you're composed, you're poised. But on the inside, howling. Okay, let's talk about the Star. Oh, this person has you all ass backwards. This is that illustration. It always looks like her bum. So I call it ass backwards. Yeah. Again, you have to temper your feelings. This person has you all ass backwards. And what I see is that you're reflecting on what to do with this. How do you make it a tangible thing? How do you give it up to spirit and then let go? Because that's also trust and faith is really this weird dance of like, you kind of have faith and then you kind of take it back a little bit, right? Where you're like, oh, I kind of trust you, Spirit. Like, I do this all the time, but that's where I trust Grandmama. Where like, sometimes it's true, I don't really trust Spirit. Sometimes I want to take control back, for sure, if we are to be completely honest. But what I do trust is Grandmama. But we see you find that balance, because again, the conflict, there's a tension. And sometimes we need that tension. It makes us uncomfortable. When we're uncomfortable, we shift, we grow. It challenges us, again, to reach for something. And see, these people don't even know what they're reaching for. They just know that they have to reach. They have to take that flame and get it out of there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, let's talk about your 6 Penties to this King of Swords. What's this about? I feel like you want to give. Oh, again, balance. See, in the past, I think you always wanted to be in control in this way that was very much as swords. A little bit too cool for school, you know? Not really allowing people to see how they affect you. But we have the 2 of Pentacles there now with Justice. So we're taking, so instead of you being in the King of Swords first, you're in your heart first. You're just allowing yourself to feel without overthinking it. There's nothing to overthink. Just allow yourself to feel how good it feels. Yeah. And then to balance that. And see, with that 6 of Penties, it really also ties in with the Justice, with the, it's about give and take. And see again, oh, see, look what comes into balance. Remember I said we see the infinity here? Well, this is also like the infinity. And for me, the 2 of Pentacles, I've always been shown by Spirit, is like, I know and I believe. You kind of need those 2 to go back and forth on to create this tension. And it's like a give and take. It goes back and forth. And sometimes we go back and forth on that trust and faith, right? Where you're like, yeah, I know and I believe, and then you're like, oh shit, cinnamon. Okay, well, nuts are about to be rolling here. 2 butterflies. Well, no, that's not true. I see 4 butterflies now. Look at that, just multiplied. Oh my God, strength. What did we just talk about? Look, infinity. And it's ruled by the number 8. 8, and then the infinity. Oh my God. Passion. And see, who's wearing their heart? See, this is what's different for you. I would say you're all head normally. You like to keep it, again, contained, controlled, and safe. It's safe up here. You're doing things differently. You're like, praise be, hands up, eyes closed. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna feel it. Yeah, don't fight it, feel it. Sam Cooke. Oh, Live from Harlem. If you don't know that album, oh, put it on right now after this, or like, put this on pause. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a dancey song. Oh man, that's a song. Oh, I'm telling you, there's dancing. Dance the night away. Yeah, don't fight it, just feel it. And there's like a bass line. Oh, it's just got the best BPM. And that bass line, oh, it just walks. Ooh, it's just so good. Anyway, okay, sexy business. But see, there's softness here too. This is what I mean about the desire. It's pure. You have a, like, look at you. You're a wolf, you're a lion, but you're also a lamb. Woo! Shit cinnamon. Shit cinnamon. What are we gonna do about this? Wow. Alright, 7 of Penties. Guys. And this is what I call Mountie Horse. She's banging on the bongos of passion. And this is the one Knight of Wands where I see 4 wands. What's the next card? The 4 of Wands. So you see what happens? Oh, you just let your freak flag fly. You get out the bongos of passion. This is your horse. Okay, we go again from tempers. Again, going back and forth. See, look. A bit chivalrous and like gallant. And then it's just like, and then you just let it out where you're like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna bang on the bongos of passion. Here's Mountie Horse, just ready to have a great time. Just, yeah, dancing, like how I said, dancing with the cats. Oh my God, you're dancing with your horse. Oh man, but he's raring to go. And then, what do we have here? Now there's 2. 2 becomes 1. Oh, now I'm hearing Baby Spice. I want to make love to you. Yeah, when 2 becomes 1. Wanna make love to you, baby. Sorry, I'm hearing all the parts. I'm not hitting it right now. Not hitting it. But you know, if you know Baby Spice, if you know the Spice Girls. Oh, now I'm hearing Spice Up Your Life. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to get that tambourine out. Oh, fuck. Shake a turkey tail. Wait, shake a turkey tail? Shake a turkey feather? Oh, God, guys, I'm so tired. I'm out of it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so 4 of Wands. The world. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby. Right round. Round, round. And see, what I just heard is you're just letting the chips fall where they may. That's what I mean. It's not contingent. You're allowing yourself to just delight in the fact that you feel this way. It doesn't matter. You just feel really grateful to know that you can feel this way and that this person just exists in the world. Your life is better for having met them. Again, not contingent upon results. And instead of being in that King of Swords, like worrying about outcome, like what if this? It's like, no. Let the chips fall where they may. Okay, but hold on, okay, but what's the Wheel of Fortune about? Because it's like spinning. Oh, the High Priestess. Well, the High Priestess, oh boy, oh. Ooh, again, the horses, and now, we see the white horse and the black horse. Oh shit, cinnamon. When 2 becomes 1, see, someone's solo. But again, I feel like there's a real spiritual, like, spirits can guide you. I don't know. But what I do know is, ay. Spicy. Even this guy, like, oh yeah, that also looks like my crush too, but imagine like a wicked good fate. He has the nicest arms I've ever seen. His forearms, oh God. Any hoodle, exactly. When people make you want to gallop like this too. Oh yeah, when I get excited, I do. Sometimes I just have to go for a run. Okay, but we see some movement here. We see some movement. And I think you're feeling it. Love isn't cerebral. Like the heart, there is a time and a place for the two to connect, and there's a time and a place for the mind. But I'm telling you, when it comes to beautiful business, it's about feeling and sensing and delighting in that. Ooh, now see again, it doesn't look like he's in control of those horses, but he is. But he's feeling it. Oh, again, shit, cinnamon. And see, look, now God's having a real chuckle. You know when the when the side braid comes out, that's when God is feeling real sassy and fresh and ready to have a laugh. Okay. Okay, so 7 of Wands. Well, this is also past-facing energy. So before too, there could have been a defensiveness, not letting people in. I don't know. Let's see. What's this about? The Seven of Wands to the Seven of Cups. Choices. Yeah, what are you going to choose? And again, think of the qualities when you look at these people. Like, what do they have? Because I've loved all different types of people, and they all had very different qualities at times, but some similar. But I don't know. There's something here about yeah, it just comes to me about defending the word of the day is desire. And I feel like in some ways though, again, like you feel like you have, like you can't, or it's illusory, like it's, I don't know, like you're not entitled to dream. Like you feel weird about it. Like really, it's only weird when someone just has blatantly said like, no, thank you, and then you keep pursuing it. But to see a beautiful thing out in the world and just appreciate it, where again, it's the divinity in you, acknowledging the divinity in them, and like embracing it and celebrating it and exalting it, to just be like, thank you. Okay, tell me a bit more, Grandmama. The Seven of Wands to the Seven of Cups. Yeah, allow yourself to receive. Be peaceful with it. Even if this person is out of your orbit, you can still see them and you can appreciate, right? Okay. Hold on. I have to get it very quickly. Snoopy. Who is this person? First and foremost, like, I beg your pardon, as if we're gonna have all that deliciousness on the table. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can tell you right now who it is. It's a Queen of Wands. Yeah, look at those little beauty queens, and that's my girl Blackie. She is a dead ringer for this cat. Oh, I miss that cat with all of my being. That's my soulmate, I can tell you right now. Okay, well, at some point, now again, you also have to remember with divination and tarot, sometimes what is immediate to the spirit realm is not immediate in spirit time. And also, when it comes to things like people, like, can I attract and draw to me experiences and inanimate objects very quickly? Yes. But when it comes to people, they have their own free will. So like sometimes I feel like the spirit teams really have to wrangle us like a herd of cattle, you know, because we just start going off and then we get lost, we forget, then we're crying, and then we need help. Like, do you know what I mean? So this seems pretty immediate because we got two fast words. This is a fast moving card and it's also movement, and we have movement. But there's so many variables, and again, our mind can really block things. Like, we think we know when we don't know. So like, even when I'm locked in sometimes on like the cute, handsome man, or like my 1 in a billion, when it comes to really giving it up to my spirit team, I trust that they know. They've heard the list. Like, we talk about it, that if there was ever to be a future person, like, I know that they know. So it's either I trust them or I don't. Either I trust Grandmama or I don't. But, I mean, this looks like a great time. She looks like a great time. This whole 10 of Cups business, that looks, again, sweeping. And we saw a lot of those rainbow colors. Yeah, it's very rainbow. And this 8 of Wands, quick moving communication to the 6 of Swords. Ugh. Okay. So what's gonna go on between you two? Oh my god, the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Penties. You know it's grandma approved. You know I feel great about it. It's just beautiful. Yeah, again, God's having a chuckle. Oh, and the tambourines are back out. Yeah, see, now we're back to Aldi Ridge. Okay. Well, kitty whiskers. I would love to stay all night and chat. You know I do. But yeah, my Googling is like way off. That's my indication of tiredness. So, just have trust and faith. And even if the person that you're really crushed out on, it's not them, does it mean that it's not worth it? Like, I don't know about you, but like, I'm still always grateful for these people. Oh my god, quick last story before I go to bed. And I was thinking about her, but like, when I moved to Calgary, Alberta, 29 years ago now? Long time. Basically, I was like 17 or 18. Anyway, I worked at this kitchen, and after we'd go to work, we'd go to this bar, and there's always karaoke. And this one night, I was sitting by the window, and she looked like Drew Barrymore. Like, kind of had a Drew Barrymore, like, young Drew Barrymore. Do you know what I mean? She had this, like, amazing hair, loose buns, real magical eye twinkle sparkle, and she had Drew Barrymore's, like, rosebud mouth. And she just, like, cruised in on this bike, and she took one look at me. She gave me the sexiest wink of my life. Now, if you think winking is out of style, it is not. I'm telling you right now, go wink at everybody. Everyone loves a wink. Especially old people. They love it. And she came in, she sang the most incredible song, I Will Survive, blew everyone away. I looked for her, and this was before cell phones. This was before really the internet, so like, oh my god, trying to find someone after that. Never saw her again. You know who I'm still thinking about? Randomly, you know, like however many years later? Because they had a great effect. They made my life better, even though I never saw them again. So think about that. Okay? All right. Let's get tucked. Let's get tucky. Right? Remember, give yourself a little pet, a little spiritual smooch. If you have a pet, oh, I'm gonna go get Bonita. I'm gonna get right snuggly. It's just a delight. Okay. Well, night night. Yeah. Have some great dreams. All right, yeah, that's it. Stay blessed, stay golden.